First of all, just say your full name for me, Linda.
Linda Phillips.
And your daughter's name?
My daughter wasn't actually christened, but we would have called her Laura.
My name is Anne-Marie Darracott.
And what was the name of your child?
She was going to be called Catherine.
My daughter was stillborn in 1976 due to Primodos. She was born with the top of her brain missing and the top of her skull missing. Never saw her, don't know what they did with her, don't know where she's buried.
I never saw the baby. I didn't know what was wrong with the baby, and she was taken away.
Anne and Linda gave birth at a time when deformed stillborn babies were sometimes whisked away from their mothers with few questions asked. There's lots of different children buried at 416.
There's ours.
Using public library records, Anne recently located her child's unmarked grave. Linda is still looking.
It would be nice to have somewhere where I can go. Sorry. Where I can put flowers, where I can put a teddy bear. Right now, there's nowhere.
Both women believe their children were born with birth defects because of a drug they took while pregnant called Primodos. The manufacturer, Schering, now owned by Bayer, denies this. But a year ago, an independent committee led by Baroness Cumberledge said Primodos and other drugs caused avoidable harm, and the government apologised for regulatory failings. The committee made 9 recommendations, including that the government offer financial redress to victims of Primodos, vaginal mesh and the epilepsy drug valproate, because there were clear failures to properly regulate the risks. But a year on, the redress hasn't happened.
I think that some of the action has been glacial. It has taken so long to achieve things. And these people have been waiting for decades. We've seen some progress on the Patient Safety Commissioner. We've now got it in law, which is really good. But what we are so needing is some redress for those that have suffered.
The drug valproate has been shown to cause a range of birth defects, but unlike Primodos, is still used today as an effective epilepsy drug.
Collectively, they have autism, ADHD, DCD, incontinence, hypermobility, a lot of learning problems that they need extra help with.
Leanne and Warren Matthews have 3 children with severe problems caused by valproate. Medics had concerns about the drug decades ago, but campaigners say women using valproate continue to get pregnant, unaware of the risks. Only in the last week did the Matthews receive a letter from the NHS warning about the drug.
They've known for so long. Why has it taken this long for the letter to come out?
I mean, it just seems as if they're doing bare minimal every single step of the way. Government's damaged our children and they're just going whatever speed they want to. That's how it seems.
Yeah, it does.
There's no urgency.
That's how you feel the government's done this to you?
Absolutely. Yeah. There's no one else. They was the one who okayed that medication. They knew the dangers. They knew the dangers 48 years ago and they did nothing.
Some lessons have been learned since Linda and Anne were pregnant. But not quickly enough for Warren and Leanne's family. And while the government says it's working on implementing 5 of the recommendations from last year's report, it's still considering others. Jason Farrell, Sky News.